before we get into, the shenanigans of the world today, which I know you love to cover, I want to talk about just comedy and you and being back in clubs and navigating Corona. Talk about all of that and how you felt when things were crazier outside, because I know you were still doing some shows, but you was being mad careful.
Well, I obviously I was being so careful that I caught Corona and passed out on stage.
Oh
Right.
yeah, that was
But
scary,
you was
man.
trying, though. You was trying, though. You was trying.
I was trying, but I think it was. I think like everybody. I think everybody had to kind of reevaluate who they were and what they believed their place was in the world. And it was just. I think it was a tough time for me because it was the first time, I guess, in 30 years I hadn't worked every weekend. So. But I think some good things really came out of it. I think the verses was dope. I think that you got a honest assessment of who you were and what you believe, and I think the world listened a little better. So on balance, I think it had some positive aspect.
What did it change for you? Like I just finished just earlier this morning. I was just saying, coronavirus really helped me and improved my life. Regardless of, almost losing my brother and other family members that, you know what I mean? But what it did when I look at how focused it made me, both, with my food and my habits and my exercise, you know what I mean? And my relationships and my time with my daughter. What did it do for you, though?
I think a lot of those same things, but it also crystallized where people were. There are some very dumb people, man.
Oh.
And the very dumb people. I think that there are people who, I think that I learned more succinctly that there are people who refuse to see certain realities for whatever reason. And those are people that I just don't have time for. I think that if you came out of this Corona and you weren't better or more focused, then I can't see how you could fit into my life, my space. Because really did tell you how I'll tell you one thing it did. It showed me how we, I think before Corona, we were like supposed to be this Christian country, but during the quarantine, churches was closed, but liquor stores was open. So it showed us exactly who we were.
That's right.
We got to see exactly who we were,
right.
And that kind of extrapolates out with every relationship. I got to see exactly who people were. I got to know who I was, and I got to know what was important to me and not.